three. It's in. She is on fire right now on the Grand Star Sports Network.
So to speak. Live from Graham County, this is our season opener, Robbinsville Nantahala basketball. We're going to have to do our opening introductions, so we'll get that out of the way and get our game going and catch you up here in just a moment. Thank you for joining us here on the Graham Star Sports Network.
Good evening, fans. Welcome to Robbinsville High School. This is the season opener for basketball. Our scaling action tonight, which will be the Lady Knights and the Nantahala Lady Hawks. At the time, everybody please stand. Coming, direct your attention to the flag over to our left as we honor our country with playing our national anthem. All right, and introducing our starting five from both teams. We'll start with our friends from Nantahala, the Lady Hawks. Head coach is the one and only Josh Taylor. Number 5, Alina Ontario. Number 15, Delaney McLean. Number 20, Molly Buffett. Number 30, Zoe Westford. And number 32, Summer McMahon. And now for your homestanding Robbinsville Lady Knights, coached by Lucas Ford. Number 3, a sophomore, Abby Ware. Number 4, a junior, Claire Marlowe. Number 23, a junior, Liz Carpenter. Number 24, a sophomore, Surrey Whiting. And a senior, number 44, Aubrey Muchacha.
And we're back with you, fans from Robbinsville High School, trying to get our bearings about us here tonight on our opening presentation of basketball season. We're a little short-handed. We don't have the distinguished Audrey Colvin up here with us tonight, so we're going to be juggling about 75 duties and literally with one less hand to do it. So we'll see how that goes as the evening rolls along. Tip-off is off and running. Liz Carpenter will go for a basket try for two on the putback. She'll get it. It is 2-0 Robbinsville here in the opening quarter. We do have a scoreboard. We do have graphics. We are going to get those on the screen just as soon as we can. Claire Barlow tries to steal the ball away. Almost does. Heavy pressure will force it out of bounds. Last touched by Abby Ware for the Lady Knights. And that ball will drop out of bounds. And it will be Robbinsville basketball. Lady Knights coming into this game as the 1A Western Regional runners-up last year. A magical campaign that ended just a game too soon for everyone's comfort. Liz Carpenter draws the foul. And And that will be the first foul of the season scored against the Lady Knights. The foul is, I believe, on number 15, Delaney McLean. We'll see what they get on the scoreboard for us here in a moment. Carpenter at the line shooting 2. One of the new rules this year, of course, every foul shot, I beg your pardon, is a 2-shot trip to the dance. Carpenter goes 2 for 2. She's responsible for all 4 points so far. 4-0 Lady Knights. Ball swatted away into the hands of Carly Dothit. Rebounded by Aubrey Wachacha. Here comes Abby Ware on a fast break up the floor. It'll be off. Rebound. Carpenter's got it. Puts it up. Will not get the shot. Lady Hawks are battling hard. Nantahala fans, in case you are under a rock, we'll be glad to explain it to you real quick. The smallest school in the North Carolina High School Athletic Association. How about number 30, Zoe Passmore, with a long 3, and that makes it 4-3 here on the Gramstar Sports Network. They compete in the Little Smoky Mountain Conference with Hiwassee Dam, Highlands, and Blue Ridge Early College. Those schools, of course, do not have football, and that is how it is differentiated. How about the Hawks hanging tough here? 1-3 on the campaign. The boys' game up next will be a 2-2 Nantahala Hawks team taking on Robbinsville, who just got, well, frankly, the majority of his team back from football season. If you fans recall, you were just with us here on Friday night. That was all she wrote, unfortunately, for the Black Knights this year. And that is a crying shame, frankly, because Robbinsville had all the momentum seemingly to make something special happen. Carpenter dumps it off again. She's got all 6 points for Robbinsville here in the opener. And a foul called. That goes against Melina Montero. Rebound by Carpenter. She's all over this game so far. Suri Wadi, sophomore, will bring it up to the right side of the arc. When we get a moment to go to a break, fans will do so, and we'll get everything up and running like you're used to here on the Gramstar Sports Network. How about Abby Ware sneaking in from behind? Timeout called by Josh Taylor, and the Lady Knights will think things over. Back in just a moment on GramstarSports.com. Well, fans, somehow we managed to lie to you, and we apologize for that. Thought we'd get our graphics up and running in time. We didn't have quite enough time in that timeout, and violation will feed it back to Robbinsville. Right below us here, Suri Wadi will be inbounding the ball. Looks like to Abby Ware. It's a new look this year for Robbinsville. A lot of things have changed in the offseason, of course. As the high school sports cycle often does, it giveth and it taketh away. Carpenter inside draws another foul. Zoe Passmore bumps her from behind a little too much for the referee's liking. And Carpenter again hits her foul shot. That is number 3 on the night. And she goes 1 for 2. Passmore reels it in. Onward we go here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Travel called will end Nantahala's possession back to Robbinsville. Delaney Brooms in the game, a senior for the Lady Knights. Nantahala running short on numbers tonight. They have 7 total on the roster this season. Had a game against Hayesville last Friday where they only had 6. Numbers are lean at the small Macon County school. And I mean, it is tucked in the middle of nowhere, a beautiful facility, beautiful area. A lot of charm and pride in the Nantahala community. Probably how the school has managed to stay open so long, frankly. Numbers have not been great. The remoteness plays a big factor in that. Ball stolen away. Second still the game for Abby Ware. Fade across the floor to Surrey Waddy. Waddy to Ware. Well, that's going to be a tongue twister. Brooms hooks it to Waddy in the corner. She shifts over. And Waddy is going to reset at the top. And that one gets loose. Ware is glad to clean it up. Put back by Liz Carpenter is not going to get the job done. Delaney Brooms on chance number 3. It's not good enough. Rebounded. And we got a junk ball call late to the party. 9-3 your score. And a foul called again. That one on McLean. And I don't know this for 100% fact, but I believe that is her second one. No, it is her first. I stand corrected. There was a moment in time where they were not updating the scoreboard, but that has changed. Slowly getting our graphics package up and running here. Aubrey Wachacha sinks her first foul shot of the season. I have a gut feeling the senior 6'2" out of Old St. Titla will be at the foul line a lot this year. Bentley Riggins, a transfer from Bryson City, is on the floor now in Wachacha's place off screen behind us. Summer McMahon inbounds it for Nantahala. Passmore tries to break the press, and they're going to call a carry against Miss Passmore. That'll end her chance here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Brooms with a good pass over to Ware. In the corner is Surrey Waddy for 3, and she's hit as she shoots it. How about that? Boy, bumped hard by Carly Dothit in the corner over here. And she'll have a chance at the super duper rare 4-point play here in just a moment. And relief coming in for Nantahala. Now, in this case, of course, it is an M1. That is only applicable to your normal 2-point shots. You'll have it. So I guess they're going to negate the 3-point foul. I stand corrected. I think everyone in the gym thought Waddy was going to go for the 4-point play. Riggins takes the inbound. And will not be successful. They'll turn it back over to Nantahala here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Boy, Carpenter took a nice charge right there from Zoe Passmore. Or excuse me, that's McLean, I beg your pardon. That's her second foul for sure here tonight. Josh Harris and the legendary Pepper Taylor trying to sort it out here below us. I think they've got it squared away now. It's inbounded to Abby Ware here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Inside feed. Riggins for 2. Well, she's just made herself right at home. Give the assist to Liz Carpenter. It is 16-3 on GramstarSports.com. Lucas Ford has a wonderful luxury here tonight in the season opener. He can kind of sub at will. He's got a full bench over to our left. A lot of players getting to see some action here tonight. And ball inbounded. We're still with you. Sorry about that. Carpenter plucks it away. She is just having a wonderful first quarter. She'll dump it off again into the bucket. So Casual, the junior from Tallulah. Mad scramble down here below us, and oh my, lane hit hard. But they grow them tough in the land of the noonday sun. She'll pop right back up. Dothit will come over to the sideline here right below us and take charge of the throw-in. Oh, may not be able to do it that way, but back up to her feet quickly. McLean popped again. Second beating here in the last 15 seconds. Rebounded by Olivia Lewis, who is back in the game for the first time tonight. Anna Williams also on the floor, making her season debut. Everyone wearing a white uniform. May see some playing time here tonight. Waddy for two. Not going to happen. Pulled down and a dogfight under the net. Number 14, Jetta Prince. 5'9" senior for the Lady Hawks. And another timeout call by Nantahala. We'll take it with them and try to still catch our breath. It's 18-3 Robbinsville on the Gramstar Sports Network. And we welcome you back to Robbinsville High School. Kevin Hensley with you on the Gramstar Sports Network. 18-3 is the current spread here in Graham County. Robbinsville hosting the Nantahala Lady Hawks. First game of the year. Delaney Brooms off the steal. Fast break. In transition. Not going to get it done. Rebound by Riggins for two. 20-3. Lady Knights. 2:54 left to play here in our opening quarter. Anna Williams will pluck the ball away. She'll go down the floor and get the transition basket herself. How about that? And a quick spurt from Robbinsville makes it a 19-point ball game. It is 22-3. 3-point attempt from Passmore. Why not? She hit one in the game not long after we tipped off, and for a temporary moment in time, it was 4-3 in favor of Robbinsville. So the Lady Knights have now scored 18 unanswered points after that. Novi Dutcher, freshman, the only one on the team with a three-pointer. Get the assist to Anna Williams. Oh, baby. Lady Knights showing off here on the Gramstar Sports Network. It's 25-3 here in the first quarter. And rebounded by Dothit. How about that? Good work. And Delaney Brooms will rebound that one. Comes back up the floor. Quickly as she may. I get everything caught up here. We're good to go now. Appreciate your patience, fans. We always want to try to strive to bring you the very best broadcast we can. And, well, quite frankly, it's a Tuesday, and we were just a little bit late out of the gate getting here this afternoon. Arrived about 30 minutes before game time, but it takes a lot sometimes to get our production going, and we're here now. And thankful to be. Appreciate you all joining us here on the Gramstar Sports Network. What we do here, fans, is we stream 5 varsity sports for Robbinsville High School. Olivia Lewis had the steal, so what she's going to have to do now, of course, is shoot 2 off the foul. 3 fouls already on Zoe Passmore, who's been playing aggressive from the word go. Is 25-3 here in the first quarter. Lewis will hit her first. Good job by the junior, Olivia Lewis. That makes it 26-3. Lewis again. How about a putback from Wachacha, who's back in the game? Nothing doing. Rebounded by Dutcher. She's weaving through traffic. Back to Wachacha. And that's Aubrey Wachacha's first points of the 2023-24 season. Give the assist to Dutcher. Score is 28-3. And we are with you fans live from Robbinsville High School, doing what we love to do here on the Grim Star Sports Network, and that is bring the spotlight to these very talented Robbinsville athletic programs. We seem to have came along at a peak time for the talent here in Graham County. There are some real athletes here, multi-sport athletes that know how to get the job done. .40 to go here in the first quarter. Three-point attempt from McMahon will be no good. Katie Lynn Gross, a sophomore, will check into the game and snag the rebound. Claire Barlow inside feed to Wachacha for 2. And Wachacha now, after a breather, has 4 points. 3-point shot from Carly Dothit will get Nantahala back in the score column. It is 28-6 here in the first. 5 seconds to play. Feed inside to Gross. She'll miss it. Put back. Blocked. Put back number 2 also blocked. That's how the first quarter ends. 30-6. We'll be right back, fans. Stay with us on GrimStarSports.com. Welcome back, fans. You are watching GrimStarSports.com. It is 30-6. We are in the second quarter, despite our scoreboard not wanting to catch up to speed. There it goes. We are your exclusive home for Robbinsville athletics all year long and beyond. Abby Ware will break up the floor on the steal, and she'll draw the foul. Ware on her first attempt misses. Second one will sink in. She goes 1 for 2. 31-6 your score. Harley Dothit. Ball stolen away. Pass down the floor. Barlow tries to dump it off. Just mistimed it a little bit. 3-point shot by Liz Carpenter. What in the world's going on? Abby Ware deep inside. It's tangled up in a junk ball. And there's a basket. We'll make it 34-6. Foul called on number 30, I believe it was, Passmore. Ball stolen away. Pass inside. Good fade by Liz Carpenter to Abby Ware. Lightnight's playing well together here in the first half. 36-6. And that one will sail out of bounds. And we got an official timeout on the floor. We have one of the Lady Hawks, Joe Wright, trying to get her shoelaces back in tune. Wow, what a dish in the corner to Barlow. That's going to be off. Rebounded by Ware. Inside feed to Memory Frapp. She'll try it again. Take two, no good as well. How about the rebound and pass to Carpenter? Is not going to work either. .5:53 and counting to play here in our first half. Barlow all over McMahon, not giving her any room to breathe. Finally, a junk ball called. Ball stolen away by Surrey Waddy. Up the floor goes Abby Ware. Feeds it over to Carpenter for two. .38-6 now here on GramstarSports.com. And there's a basket for the Nantahala Lady Hawks. Long two makes it 38-8. Still a lot of room to make up, obviously. Inside feed to senior Memory Frapp. Surrey Waddy out of the corner will try another three-pointer. She won't connect. Liz Carpenter will clean it up. Carpenter with a tremendous first half so far. 13 of Robbinsville's 40 points are because of her. And Passmore just ran out of room and space and time. And an entire, looks like Fresh Five is going to check in for the Lady Knights, including the season debut of Malia Cox, sophomore for Robbinsville. Aubrey Richacha back in the game. Anna Williams, Delaney Brooms, and freshman Novi Dutcher on the floor. That basket will go in as well, 42-8. .404 to play. Rebounded by Brooms. Fade up the floor. Dutcher has to slow it down a little bit. Grabs the rebound. Triple team on Dutcher. Now Cox is being smothered inside. How about a fade to Wachacha, who nobody was watching? Well, she'll make you pay when you don't guard a 6'2 center. Big smack by Delaney Brooms will deny access for another Nantahala senior. That is Fatima Villagomez. Nantahala actually has 3 seniors on the team this year. Long three-pointer. Looked like it hit off the top of the goal, but they did not call that. Wachacha will rebound it. Here comes Brooms zipping up the floor. Quick dish to Novi Dutcher. Gets 2. 38-point lead for Robbinsville. Passmore scanning the floor. Williams picks her off as she tries to dump it over to McLean. Here's a 2-point attempt that's going to go awry, and Williams will get called on the foul. Yeah, I've got a lot. Thank you. It is 46-8. Ball inbounded once again by Nantahala. How about a 2-pointer way up off the tippy top of the backboard? Foul called inside the paint. Number 5, Anna Williams, rung up again. That's her third foul. It is her third foul of the ball game. We'll be back on the air Thursday. Join us right here again, fans. We'll go live after the 2 JV games come to an end. So, again, we want to remind you first of many times we'll do that this year. If we are not live when it says we are to be live, that is simply because there is a JV game still playing on. We will go live as soon as the JV action wraps up. And sometimes it does linger. It'll have to be a 6:30 tip-off on occasion when there's 4 games, and it's a 4-game set against the 3A Mustangs. Cox, 4-2! And Robbinsville has ascertained a 40-point lead off of Cox's layup. Jetta Prince tried a long jumper, couldn't get it. Novi Dutcher on the rebound, weaving through traffic. Anna Williams saves disaster. Wachacha charges in, gets the rebound, gets another one. That's 3, and it's off her mitts that time. Well, Wachacha just racking up boards here in the first half. We'll try to crunch some numbers at halftime, let you guys know who's leading the way so far for Robbinsville. Shot off the side of the backboard is going to be snagged by Katie Lynn Gross, who's back in the game. Feed inside to Bentley Riggins. She'll draw the foul. And Riggins makes her first. That actually gives her 5 points here tonight. 49-8 is your score. Out of bounds on the putback attempt by Gross. Shot goes nowhere. Riggins cleans it up. Dovey Dutcher to Anna Williams. Misses it. Put back way high. Can't get the job done. Riggins fighting with all her might. Finally gets loose. Minute 5 to play here in the half. Fans, when you see us go to what we call our sponsor loop, that is where we want to thank everyone that helps make GramStarSports.com possible. Passmore stepped out on the baseline as she was trying to cut back up the floor. Robbinsville basketball with 59 seconds to play. If you want to be a part of what we do here at the Gramstar Sports Network and want us to promote your business, we would love to do it. As you can see here tonight, Malia Cox off the inbound gets 2. Thank you very much. It is 51-8. As I was saying, though, if you want to be a part of what we do and we will help promote your business, give us a call at the Gramstar office, 828-479-3383. Riggins trips up Gross, and Nantahala will get the steal. A little malfunction at the junction there with communication. Prince with a hard shove on Riggins, nothing called. Still battling aggressive. Slots over Novi Dutcher. Zoe Passmore with a long 3, and it's going to come up empty. It will be Robbinsville basketball. 18 seconds left to play in the first half. No, I stand corrected. It is actually going to be Nantahala basketball. Harris actually signaled that. I apologize. Loose ball. Anybody's chance. And Williams can't tame it. Passmore puts on the brakes, but can't put them on fast enough. Twelve seconds to play. As things getting a little contentious on the floor between these girls. Don't want to see that. And there's another indicator. Zoe Passmore bumps hard. into Williams, and there's some extracurricular discussion going on. We're almost at the break. Give everybody a chance to cool off for a moment. High inbound. Novi Dutcher picks it off. She'll dump it in. 2 seconds to play. And we'll go to halftime. 53-8. Robbinsville Lady Knights have full control of this one. Stay with us, folks. Back in just a few on GramstarSports.com. Well, they're just scurrying us right along. We're back live from Robbinsville High School. We're already back out of the locker room. No rest for the weary, so to speak, here on the Gramstar Sports Network. But we want to thank all of you for joining us here tonight. Win, lose, or draw. Hey, fans. Kevin Hensley with you here on GramstarSports.com. 53-8 Robbinsville at the break. We thought we had a 10-minute halftime. I guess they're trimming that down a little bit here tonight, so we didn't have any time to really get our stats and our numbers crunched, but we'll get that to you at the end of the game. We got a 10-minute break in between games, we think. So let's go back to the floor now because we're already back up and running. I need to shut my big fat mouth is the word from the floor. Sariwadi inbounds it to Abby Ware. Pass inside from Carpenter to Aubrey Wachacha for 2. Makes it 55-8. Robbinsville has another game this week, but you can catch it on YouTube. Robbinsville travels to Highlands, so it'll see 2 Little Smoky schools in the same week. Dish over in the corner. Abby Ware. Rebounded by Summer McMahon. She elbows her way to safety. And back up the floor we go here on GramstarSports.com. And an errant trip by Claire Barlow. Abby Ware is setting up something here at the top. Inside feed to Wachacha for 2. Yeah, it's going to be dangerous inside this year. Not really a lot of folks around that can match up with Miss Wachacha in the paint. Double team effort will go awry. Pass more over to McMahon. Back to Passmore. She's got an opening at the top of the arc. She'll take it, and she will drain it. McMahon gets the assist. Nantahala gets into double digits. It's 57-11 here on GramstarSports.com. $60-11 now after the three-pointer from Wade. Her second one of the night. And Wade knew it right as soon as she made contact. She was going to get rung up for the infraction. And in case you wonder why Blevins Insurance and Cherokee Realty are on the scoreboard or on our screen, all night. Well, frankly, fans, that's because they are our year-long sponsors. We have 3 different tiers available to purchase for sponsorships of what we do, helping support the efforts. A portion of the proceeds, as we said, go back to the sport you buy a ticket to watch. Lady Hawks break down a communication there for a moment. The year-long sponsorship is no longer available, but you can join us for the 2024-25 season because, well, as far as we know, we're going to keep the ball rolling here. Barlow with a long two, Ware rebounds it. Carpenter does not finish the shot. Rebounded by Nantahala. McLean up the floor, loses it. Carpenter kind of swats it away. And Abby Ware will run the play. She's going to be probably your go-to point guard this year. We talked about it earlier. A lot of changes to the team this season. A lot of newer faces and newer places, so to speak. Ware inside will not get it. Memory Frapp gets the rebound. Olivia Lewis under pressure to Delaney Brooms. All around the horn. Finds Carpenter. Gets the basket. Here on the Gramstar Sports Network, it is 62-11. Frapp with another board, feeds it to Abby Ware. Ware taking over for Desta Trammell, and those are some big shoes to fill. Trammell, second all-time on the scoring list in school history for the Robbinsville Lady Knights. Frapp with rebound number 3. Brooms dumps it off to Carpenter for 2. Hey, if the shoe fits, wear it, right? We are fans, I assure you, trying our very best to keep up with all the high-paced action. Olivia Lewis and company make it a little hard on us, though, don't they? Quick action like that. Robbinsville slows it down at 64-11. Feed inside. Carpenter continues on, and that one in and out. Wow-wee. Rebound by Ware. Inside to Carpenter. She'll dump it off. Well, I tell you, Liz Carpenter is having a career night here against the Nantahala Lady Hawks. We'll crunch her numbers at the end of the ball game. Now, the point differential that you see on your screen, we actually need to update it. Rebound by, well, how about that? Surprise, surprise, is Liz Carpenter. 40-point score difference, and the clock runs continuously, except for timeouts and injuries, of course. How about Memory Frapp getting a basket off the Lewis pass? Timeout called. On the floor, we'll step aside with them. You're watching GramstarSports.com. Tom Petty croons out here at Robbinsville High School. We're going to resume action here on GramstarSports.com. The action's so hot and heavy, and, well, quite frankly, it's hard to even keep up with it on our personal scoreboard that we keep running for you guys. Score is 68-11. There we go. We got it right now. Thank you for joining us here tonight. We'll have it a little tighter, folks, on Thursday. Smoky Mountain High School out of Silva, 3A program, will be joining us. Waddy gets the steal there, 68-11, as we said. Minute and 3 seconds to play here in the third quarter. The boys' game should be a fun one to watch. Inside basketball with Chacha is not going to be any good. Olivia Lewis with the rebound. Passes it to Waddy. Funny, you watch these young men and women grow up from the time you arrive in town. This is actually my 5th sports season, technically, here. Brooms in a dogfight in the corner behind us. My hand's going to be called for the foul. 27 seconds to play. Frapp's just going to take a step, shoot it, and it'll be missed. Mike Mahan throws it way past the outstretched hands of McLean. And she can't reach it either. Robbinsville basketball, you see Delaney Brooms trot over and pick it up. Fans, we've got photographs. We've got most of our website up and running. But what we don't have is the way to get it on the screen for you tonight because we were not able to prep that in time. We apologize for that. Do want to have everything up and running Thursday. We just want to be sure we got on the air tonight and with all of our other duties. Hey, it's deadline night at the Grand Star. We'll go back and recap all of this, of course. Have those final stats out for you by tomorrow afternoon. Newsstands everywhere. Our super efficient delivery driver, Kelsey Crejon, will make sure all of you get your copy of the Graham Star this week. What's in it? Well, we have a tourism authority changing of the guard again. Yes, I said again. We'll figure out why. We'll talk more about it in this week's edition of the Graham Star. Have a report from Cherokee County about a horrible accident yesterday afternoon in the Marble area involving several Graham County residents that have not been positively identified. Facebook does not count, just for the record. Everyone's still alive at this moment. And speaking of tragic accidents, we do want to pass along our condolences to a very sweet, precious family in Andrews that is going through an unspeakable grief tonight. Ethan Neal passing away Sunday night in an automobile accident. Covered Ethan when I was in Cherokee County as an Andrews Wildcat. Fun young man to be around. 20 years old is just not even worth talking about how young that is. Much too young. Praying for the entire Neal family. Fourth quarter action underway here on GrahamStarSports.com. Kevin Hensley with you on this opening night for Robbinsville basketball here at Robbinsville High School. Packed house here on Tuesday night. Good to see so many fans here with us. Attendance seemed to really be a problem earlier this year with volleyball, so good to see that a lot of folks have made it out on a school night. All coughed up. A lot of work, a lot of setup there goes awry. And Riggins jumps in there and smacks Miss Montero a little harder than she'd like to have received that. And the ball's inbounded. Great hustle. Ends up being a steal. Williams with a feed to Novi Dutcher all the way around the horn. Malia Cox can't grab that one. Anna Williams throws it past her. Thought we were going to have another camera available for us tonight, and that bad boy does not look like it's up and running, so we'll try that again Thursday as well. We're going to put on the website that the broadcast will start about 6:15 p.m. Again, bear with us if we're not live right off the bat. We are coming to you, I promise. If we're not, you can check us out on social media. We will let you know if any glitches arise. Anna Williams retrieves the ball. Cox to Dutcher at the top. Good low pass inside. Tries to get it to Riggins. And that won't get the job done. Last touched by Nantahala. So Novi Dutcher will try to clean up the mess. How about Malia Cox? Trickling in out of the night. And she gets two. And a high, long pass goes into the corner. I don't think McMahon was ready for that ball. And it showed. So what we'll do in between games, fans, is we'll go to our sponsor loop again. We'll try to get some stuff running for you, but we're also going to go get the books and make sure we've got our numbers right so we can report them back to you accurately. And, of course, when we put them out on social media. And a little bit of confusion on the floor about whose possession it is. I believe it has been decreed. It is, in fact, Robbinsville. Dutcher will throw it in below us and play resumes. Katie Lynn will miss that one. It'll spin out. And she'll draw the foul, which draws the cheers from the bench. Thank you very much. Eddie Lynn makes her first. Makes it 71-11 here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Scoreboard's being a little finicky tonight. Sorry about that. 72-11. Lynn goes 2 for 2 at the foul line. She is 3 for 4 overall tonight. A move by McLean, trying to prevent an interruption in the proceedings. Inside feed to number 14, Jetta Prince with a hard whack. Anna Williams gets the ball away from McLean. Nantahala battling hard. Going to show some signs of life with 2:50 to go in this 72-11 ball game. Anna Williams emerges from the fight with a foul called on Jetta Prince. I'm sorry, they hadn't changed the scoreboard yet. That was actually on Melina Montero. Only her second of the night. Williams makes her first and her second. Three-pointer from Fatima. And interrupted on the rebound attempt by Carly Dothit. Katie Lynn Gross have a very unfriendly collision. 2 minutes to play in the ball game. Katie Lynn turns, shoots, can't get it done. Rebound by Bentley Riggins, times 2. Second time is the charm for Miss Riggins. Three-pointer. It's a long one. Malia Cox pulls down the rebound. How about that? Katie Lynn breaks away. It spins out. Rebound by Riggins. They're going to call a foul, I believe, before the shot on Bentley Riggins. That should be her second of the ball game, I believe. Not indicated as such on the scoreboard. No, her third. Okay. There we go. Finally got it changed. Anna Williams with a rebound. A dip under a minute to go. 76-11 here on the Gramstar Sports Network. And this one obviously academic. Cox flies in. It's out. Rebound by Katie Lynn. Can't get it done. Riggins tries. Riggins in a dogfight. Once again. And she's back inside again. And gets the basket. The Lady Knights are fired up about that shot. Riggins, an animated, fun character to have on the team. Broke it up, and this one is over. Robbinsville begins the year with a 78-11 victory over Nantahala here on GramstarSports.com. Fans, we ask you to stay with us as we roll along into our 10-minute pause. And we'll be back with boys action in just a few minutes.
It's varsity boys action between Robbinsville and the Nantahala Hawks. Starting for the Hawks, number 0, Fernando Trejo. Number 5, Chase McMahon. Number 10, Cole McCoy. Number 11, Landon Neal. And number 15, Dylan Baldwin. And the Hawks were also coached by Josh Taylor. For your defending Smoky Mountain Conference champion, Robbinsville Black Knights. Number 1, Kenyon Slimmer. Number 5, Nathaniel Shoop. Number 10, Bryce Adams. Number 11, Donovan Carpenter. And number 15, Dane Knott. Head coach is Jake Beasley.
All right, fans, we're back for the boys' game. Kevin Hensley with you here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Got Miss Fayla Welch over here to my right taking photos for us tonight. Make sure we got some good shots for you in the Graham Star, available tomorrow, as we've already mentioned, on newsstands everywhere. Of course, a recap of the Western Regional Final football game that really opened up the way for this game to even take place tonight. Kenyon Swimmer hits a 3, and we're off and running here in the first quarter. Ball stolen away by Bryce Adams. We'll try to keep up with the action best we can, and Swimmer dumps it back. 5-0 Knights. And Robbinsville plucking the ball away at will. And that will be called to finally give everybody a breather in here. Good to see that. Donovan Carpenter comes out of the corner. 5-0 your score. Pull down by Bryce Adams and a putback for 2. Makes it 7-0. Nantahala does have 2 victories on the year, 2 out of 4 games they've played so far. Of course, this is their 5th matchup of the season. And Robbinsville off to a raucous start here, 7-0 in the opening quarter. Black Knights all year defending Smoky Mountain Conference champions, perhaps their best season on record as well last year. They not happy to take the ball away. Inside feed to the senior Nathaniel Shope, no good. Bryce Adams cleans it up, 9-0. And Hawks trying to keep pace, and that's going to be troublesome, it looks like. Chase McMahon unable to reel in the loose ball. Donovan Carpenter pass to Nathaniel Shope. All swatted away. How about that? Good defense by Cole McCoy. He'll break up the floor for the Hawks. And nicely drop it through the net. Nantahala on the board, 9-2. Robbinsville made it to the Sweet 16. That's the 3rd round of the state playoffs here in North Carolina last season. 3rd round. Probably the best they've ever done. We were unable to ever find a record of them going further than the 2nd round, so we're going to say so. Donnie Carpenter tried to dunk on a rebound. How about that? Couldn't get it done. Dang, not for 3. It's off. Bryce Adams with a rebound. Ball's out. And it was last touched by Robbinsville. Ball inbounded. Donovan Carpenter loses it again. Last touched by Nantahala. 11-2 is the score. Sorry about that. We'll get that updated. There we go. How about the cleanup by Bryce Adams, a small forward making a presence here tonight. Black Knights undefeated at home last season. Fell, unfortunately, to the 5-seeded Eastern Randolph Wildcats in the 3rd round last year in Ramseur. How about a 2 for Adams? The assist to Nathaniel Shope. Adams with a layup. Now going to call a foul that's going to negate the effort. And Josh Taylor's going to call a timeout. It's 13-2 here on the Grand Star Sports Network. And we're back with you, fans, from Robbinsville High School. Kevin Hensley with you on the Grand Star Sports Network. It is 19-4 with 3:54 to play here in the first quarter. Glad all of you are with us. Ball stolen away by Darian Ledbetter. He'll have nobody to contend with him as he goes to the basket in the transition. Ledbetter making his season debut with Robbinsville, as is, well, everybody on the floor tonight, but he's not one of the starters. And he immediately plucks the ball away and gets a basket. Hawks struggling. McCoy will reset. He's going to drive. Bryce Adams guarding him close. McCoy may be one of the few on the team that's ever held a basketball. They've got 11 for the Hawks this year. Sadly, a lot of them are very, very green. Got to start somewhere. Adams with a steal. That's his second of the night. Already 5 rebounds. 3 of those putbacks. Ball swatted down by McCoy. Adams not too pleased with that turn of events. Meanwhile, on the other end of the floor, overshot by McCoy. Rebounded by Darian Ledbetter. How about Roman Jones debuting in the game, drawing the foul? I haven't seen Roman Jones playing basketball in quite some time. Good to see him back out on the floor. And he missed his first in the game. Logan Calloway and Isaiah Brown, Quinn Jumper, also in for Robbinsville. So, of course, needless to say, I'm sure the oh, we got one more substitution. I stand corrected. Isaac Collins now in. Callaway out. So I guess that was an errant substitution. And that gives Jones a chance to gather his bearings. He gets 1 of 2, splits the bill, and it's 22-4. McCoy's shot deflected. Darian Ledbetter more than willing to clean it up. Rebounded by McCoy. Attempt, Ledbetter again. That's another rebound. Nobody to stop Roman Jones, who tried to dunk. Put back by Jumper. Will be successful. 24-4. Still by Ledbetter. He misses as well. Robbinsville not faring too well in the flashy department tonight. When Jumper still, here's Isaiah Brown. He won't get fancy. He'll get 2 points. Good to see that. Boy, Ledbetter with 3 rebounds and a steal before you can even blink an eye. And there's number 33, Isaac Collins. Getting the breakdown. Knights have new uniforms this year, fans. Been a long time since we've seen that. Sure, the deal made, of course, was because... How about Quinn Jumper taking a 3? Excuse me. For 5 points in relief here. 29-4 your score. For years, Robbinsville had some camouflage-esque uniforms. Winning a conference championship probably gave them reason to sink some money into some new apparel this year. Isaac Collins pulls down the rebound. That one misses. Collins' hustle is for naught. That went off a Jumper's foot. No harm. Rebound. Shot from the side, no good. It'll be rebounded by Isaiah Brown. Part of the Singing Brown family. Ledbetter at the buzzer. Dumps it in. 31-4. What a showing here in the first quarter by the Robbinsville Black Knights. That's why they're the defending conference champs. We'll be right back. Welcome back, fans, to Robbinsville High School. Kevin Hensley with you on the Graham Star Sports Network. Robbinsville hosts Nantahala in the 2023-24 season opener. Fernando Trejo will inbound the ball as we resume play here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Aaron's shot picked off. Jumper down the floor to Ledbetter. He'll get 2. And that'll make it 33-4. Basket by the Hawks. Sorry about that. Two-pointer will make it 33-6. Now we got the scoreboard fixed back. Ledbetter with a corner 3. Quinn Jumper rebounds. Quinn Jumper will not be able to handle it. Logan Calloway can't get on it either. Brown works his way around. Nothing doing. Rebound, and it's a hand fight with Logan Calloway. And one of the Hawks, you can see his jersey number, there he is, Landon Neal, one of the 5 starters tonight. So again, fans, Robbinsville will have Smoky Mountain on Thursday right here at home. We'll have that one here on GramStarSports.com. Friday's matchup at Highlands will be streamed on YouTube, Highlands Booster Club YouTube page, if you want to go check that out. It is absolutely free to watch. Brent Lamb, the athletic director at the school, is a very easy peasy way for the Highlander fans to keep up with their program. Long three by McCoy, no good. Logan Calloway pulls down a rebound. How about that? Calloway looks to be moving a bit faster than normal. Good to see that. Around the best I've seen him get around. He may get a bucket, and he does. Good work by Logan Calloway. 35-6. Long haul down the floor for Knott. Six minutes to play in the first half. And that is Trey Lambert on the baseline. Just breaming at the opportunity to hand Nathan Frederick the basketball. That's a lot of new names we're throwing out at you tonight, fans. Frederick just joined public school with us here this year in Robbinsville. Trey Lambert was on the junior varsity squad last year. Jumper saw playing time on both. He got a rebound right there. Frederick's got a rebound. He's under some heavy pressure. Ball stripped away by Landon Neal. Hawks basketball. And all the way up the floor goes McCoy. He gets two. And that makes it 35-8. Quick shoelace adjustment. Hawks playing it wise. Foul called on. Let's see who they called it on, sorry. Hunter Bryant was the shooter there. I'm not sure if he shoved off or what happened. It was actually on Trejo. Flies inside, does Donovan Carpenter, who's back in the game, and another foul called. And the senior will go to the line for the first time this year. That was on Damian West for Nantahala. That is his first of the evening. And Carpenter splits the difference, 1 of 2. Robbinsville up 36-8 here in the second quarter. And I think we've got a clock issue we're going to have to work out. Some clock time did not elapse. They've got it set where they need to. Had to run it down 3 seconds. Keep the score at home. It went from 5 minutes to 4:57. Now we're back and running. Logan Calloway rebounds it all the way down the floor. What a heave to Donovan Carpenter. Put back by Frederick will be good for 2. Yes, indeed. Neal tries a three-pointer. It's not going to work. Cole McCoy tried his best to save that basketball. Boy, what hustle. But couldn't get the job done. Three-pointer from Carpenter. Nothing doing. Rebounded by McCoy. Trejo with a 3. Shot that on the go, and it didn't work out. Donovan Carpenter pulled it down out of midair and turned it around. And Swimmer back in the game, misses a jumper. Rebound made by Damian West. Nice heave down the floor. Unfortunately, Hunter Bryant couldn't handle it. 3:38 left to play here in the first half. Carpenter, after a flurry of passes, tries one. Put back by Shope, no good. Put back by Swimmer, no good. Lambert can't find it. McCoy gets the rebound and draws the foul. How about that? Well, there were so many moving parts there. Looked like a cheap watch. Onward we go. 3:06 left in the second quarter. Inside dish to McCoy is going to be interrupted by Kenyon Swimmer. As we mentioned, fans, a great crowd on hand tonight at Robbinsville High School. Good to see such high attendance for the season opener. Light Knights will host Smoky Mountain Thursday, travel to Highlands Friday, and then a trek across state lines kicks off next week's slate. Robbinsville goes to Copper Basin. They not rebound to Trey Lambert to Nathaniel Shope. Gets Robbinsville to 40. And we got a massive fight down here below us. Dane Knott and Hunter Bryant. Wow. Whew. Catching our breath up here. 40-8. 2:28 to play in the second quarter. That ball was called. Possession turns back over to Robbinsville. Shope tries a two and finds nothing but net. Well, fans, when you're 6'5", you can stretch over people and make shots like that on occasion. Just going to say that. And we got a massive fight going on underneath the net between Shope and McCoy. Score is 42-8. Robbinsville led 21-4. And believe it or not, fans, after the first quarter, and believe it or not, they have both sides, for a moment anyway, had exactly doubled their cause. 45-8 now after Dane Knott's three-pointer. Right to Shope. He'll take the gift. Thank you. Dane Knott weaves into the paint and gets two. Knights playing at a breakneck pace here on the Grand Star Sports Network. It's 47-8. Errant shot by number 11, Landon Neal. All plucked away by Swimmer down the floor. Donovan Carpenter reverse disaster. He'll just turn and shoot it all casual like. How about that? Fernando Trejo wins the hand fight. To the other end. Blocked by Dane Knott. .57 seconds to play before we go to the break. Inbound goes to Knott. He'll dump it off at the station. Sorry, I keep hitting the 3 instead of the 2 on my scoreboard. Landon Neal can't get the job done. Swimmer up the floor to Knott off the rebound. Nothing doing. Trey Lambert To Shope. (51-8). 13 seconds to play. Robbinsville has scored 30 points in this quarter after scoring, I stand corrected, sorry about that. They scored 31 in the first quarter, 20 in this one. And that'll be all they get. 51-8 is going to be the halftime split right here from Robbinsville High School. You're watching the Gramstar Sports Network. Well, fans, we're all jamming out to Cotton Eye Joe as we come back to you live from Robbinsville High School. The halftime buzzer has sounded, and Nantahala just made an appearance back out of the locker room, down 51-8. So we'll have a running clock for the entirety of the second half. This one will be over in hopefully about 16, 18 minutes. Hawks are going to inbound it. Robbinsville is showed off so far here tonight in Graham County. We're glad you're with us. We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Sorry again for some delays. Trying to do this single-handedly, literally, has not been fun without our help tonight. Audrey in Murphy tonight watching high school wrestling action against the Bulldogs. Rebounded by Ledbetter, and we're off and going here in quarter number 3. Donovan Carpenter tries to dump it off. It spins out. Shope with the rebound. Carpenter rebound. Too many rebounds to keep track of the rebounds. Fernando Trejo will go to the other end. Ball got loose on the exchange. And now the Hawks trying to pick up the pace. They must have gotten a second wind about them in the locker room. Ledbetter with the rebound. Down the floor to Swimmer. He'll not get it. Put back by Bryce Adams. No good. Donovan Carpenter will find success. And he'll draw the foul just for good measure. How about that? My. Again, things are moving quickly here in the first quarter. Carpenter will go for the end one. 7 minutes to play. And he'll miss the extra attempt. But Bryce Adams will be right there to grab it. Rebound number 8 for Mr. Adams tonight. He'll put up a jumper that's going to be off. Rebounded by Landon Neal. Cole McCoy will dump it off, and the Hawks are in double digits. It's 53-10 on the Gramstar Sports Network. 6:30 to play in the third quarter. Donovan Carpenter comes into your screen and somehow manages to get his own rebound. Ball's coughed up. Bryce Adams shoots over 2 fallen soldiers for the Hawks. It's 55-10. Carpenter stole it away. This could be a dunk. And it's missed again. Rebounded by Ledbetter. Swimmer down the floor. And a hard foul. Carpenter smacked to the floor on the denial. Of course, 55-10. Carpenter will get 2 shots at it now. Foul, by the way, is going to be charged to Chase McMahon. That is his first of the ball game. He's up on the far left side. Carpenter makes his second. That gives Robbinsville a 56-10 lead. I can guarantee you the scorelines this Thursday will not be this lopsided. Corner 3 coming. And it misses. Dylan Baldwin aired it all out. Bryce Adams with the rebound. Isaac T. Sateski is in the game now for the Knights as well. His first appearance of the night. Inside dish from Swimmer to Bryce Adams, and the small forward makes them pay for 2. Gets around Teske. Rebound by who else but Bryce Adams. Ledbetter to Carpenter. Low basket pass. He retrieves it back. Wade inside. No look. How about that? Adams dumps it into the net. Woohoo, baby. 60-10. Carpenter gets assist number 3 tonight. And looks like the Hawks are going to send in some fresh bodies, as are the Robbinsville Black Knights. It's a wholesale exchange on all sides of the floor, 5 and 5, here on the Gramstar Sports Network. I see if we can clean it up, tell you who came in. Quinn Jumper, Isaiah Brown, Isaac Collins, and Roman Jones for the Black Knights. And we'll have to grab the Nantahala roster to tell you who came in for Nantahala. But first, Isaiah Brown will pluck the inbound away. Missed the layup. Put back by Roman Jones. No good. Rebounded by Nantahala on the floor now. By the way, number 30, that is Jason Carver. He got the ball. 33 is Damian West. Number 22 is Daniel Trejo. He's a senior. Number 21, Matthew Pendergrass on the court as well. And Evan West round out the 5 for the Hawks at the moment. Roman Jones with a steal. He'll break up the floor. He'll fly it. He'll get the bucket. And he may or may not have drawn a foul. How about that? And one no good. Daniel Trejo pushed out of the way. Roman Jones is going to just take matters into his own hands. Well, if you can't make the extra, why don't you just hit a 3 after that? That'll take care of it. Thank you very much. 65-10. Robbinsville has more than ran away with this one, and we're only at the 2:10 mark of the third quarter. Isaiah Brown for 2. Boy, when it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, Isaiah Brown will do it to you. And now Roman Jones with another steal. He'll try to go to the hole. He misses the dunk. Nathaniel Shope, fortunately, right there to clean it up. That'll work. Well, there's one statistic we can say definitively, fans. Robbinsville is 0 for 5 on dunks here tonight. Plucked away again by Isaiah Brown. And pace is going to just grind to a halt. No need to get too fancy. Fanciness is in the air, no doubt, but at a certain point, why risk any injury? Nathaniel Shope with 2, give the assist to Isaac Collins. For all of you keeping track at home, that is ISIAC. Heather and Michael keeping it interesting for us. Jace Carver airs it out to Damian West. He tried a 3, and it hits the bottom of the net. Hawks are, well, they're trying their very best, fans, to get out of, I don't want to say the cellar. That's not an appropriate term for high school sports, but it has been a very long time since the Hawks have had any success in the Little Smoky Mountain Conference. They didn't reach the playoffs in 2018. Finished 3rd in the Little Smoky. Last time they won the conference was 2009, if I've got my records correct. That one will be off. And Carver rebounds it. Junk ball called. And then I'll turn it back over, I believe, to Robbinsville, and it will. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. 71-10 is what we're looking at, fans. We got 8 more minutes to play, and you're in the right place to see it. This is the Gramstar Sports Network. When they let Kevin Hensley do the DJing, fans, You can get transported to any decade you want. I've got you covered. Well, we're back with the fourth quarter. And a basket for the Hawks will get us going. That was number 15, Dylan Baldwin, on the bucket. Cole McCoy off the steal is almost back-to-back baskets for Nantahala. Kizek Tisateski will get the rebound. Callaway tries to find his way inside. It's smacked down by Baldwin. Ball stalled away by Fernando Trejo. He breaks up the floor. One-on-one with Frederick. And boy, howdy, are the Hawks coming out all guns a-blazing here in the fourth quarter. Hey, got nothing to lose at this point, right? That's what these boys are made of. How about a three-pointer from Landon Neal? 71-15 is your score. Clock's going to run regardless. Callaway will take the low bucket pass from Mr. Tisateski for two. Trejo at the top. Nothing doing on the three-point attempt. Rebounded by Tisateski. They not running point. Frederick out of the corner at the wing. He'll flash over to Lambert. Callaway gets it in the corner. Inside feed to Tisateski. Nothing doing. Off the top of the rim. Rebounded by Neal. He'll dump it across the floor. It was deflected. Dane Knott has got nobody to stop him from dropping in the 74 and 75th points for Robbinsville. Rebound again. There's two for Lambert. It's not going to happen. Tisateski comes in. 1-2 rebounds. Second one's good. $77-15. And a rebound by Logan Callaway. Dane Knott will slow the pace. I think everyone in attendance probably very, very thankful for that. Frederick picks it up and gets the bucket. Number 5, that is Chase McMahon with a basket. Smoky Mountain Conference used to have to play Little Smoky schools twice in a year, a home-away tilt like they do with most conference schools. How about Nathan Frederick with another basket? Assist from Tisateski. Robbinsville has broken the 80-point barrier tonight. It's 81-17 here in this showcase. Fernando Trejo. Inside feed to Baldwin is stripped loose by Trey Lambert. And Nantahala loses possession. Now they have rejiggered the schedule to where it is a one-time and you're done for the year with them schedule against Little Smoky and such. You only have to play away every other year. Last year, Robbinsville went to Nantahala early in the season. The planned season opener, by the way, was against Pisgah High School. That would have been a tough road to hoe for any of the programs. However, that was canceled. It was supposed to be Friday. Was canceled due to the Western Regional Final football game that we hosted here in Robbinsville. Frederick rebounds it. Hands it off to Tisateski. 3:20 to play in the ball game. Picked off by McCoy. And the ball goes out. Last touch by Robbinsville. I know Trejo's tying his shoe, 2:56 to play. Score is 81-17. Galloway will pull down the steal. And there's Dane Knott. Ball plucked away. Well, sort of. Interrupted there by Chase McMahon. Lambert passes across the horn to Dane Knott, sophomore for Robbinsville. Into the basket it goes. It's out. Rebounded by Chase McMahon up the floor. Broken up. Heavy pressure from Knott, Frederick, and Lambert in front of him. And I believe a foul was called. It was. It was called on Frederick. Oh, I'm sorry, Lambert. Excuse me. First of the night. Dish in. Here's McCoy. It's off. Landon Neal. That's off. And there's a 2 for the Hawks thanks to Chase McMahon. Well, McCoy has picked off a flurry of passes here in the second half. Frederick just denied him. Rather resoundingly, I might add. 1 minute to play. Trejo behind the back pass. Baldwin's got it. He'll kick it out. There's McCoy. Neal inside to McMahon. He'll get 2. Hawks now down 81-21. 40 seconds to go. He'll soon have to load the bus up and head back over to Macon County. And we will see them in 2024. They'll have any other sports to play against them unless they are able to field a track team. Callaway gets the bucket. Give the assist to the point guard. They not. Rebounded by Teesteski. Boy, total dominance from the early going, fans. 31 points in the first quarter for Robbinsville, and they've not looked back yet. Final score, when the buzzer sounds, is going to be 83-21. What a ball game. What a night for the Robbinsville program to debut its 2023-24 look. Join us again Thursday, fans, here on the Grimstar Sports Network. We'll crunch the numbers, and we'll throw everything quick for you on our online feed. So check us on Facebook. Check us out on Twitter. X, I beg your pardon. And you'll be able to find out exactly who the stat leaders were from tonight. We got to go back and recap all this. And there was 81 points scored in this game, so it's going to take me a while. I'm not the strongest mathematician in the world. Thank you for being with us. Come back Thursday. Mustangs will be in town from Smoky Mountain High School in Silva on the Grimstar Sports Network. We'll have it for you right here. You don't want to miss it. For Fela Welch, who's creeping in the frame. Hey, Fela. Say, hey, Fela. Hey, Fela. I'm Kevin Hensley, wishing all of you a wonderful rest of your evening.
Three. It's in. She is on fire right now on the Grimstar Sports Network.